In 2018, the Force India Formula One team were in trouble. They were drowning in debt and it was time to pay people back. The team was put into administration by the courts as they decided a possible solution. In steps Canadian billionaire Lawrence Stroll. He led a group of investors and managed to buy Force India for $117 million. They then rebranded it into Racing Point and continued racing in Formula One. But Lawrence Stroll is a billionaire, so he didn't really stop there. In 2020, he bought 20% of the shares in the Aston Martin car company and he became the chairman of the company. He then decided to rename the Formula One team into Aston Martin Racing. So hello and welcome to Fervent Motorsports. Today I'm going to talk about the AMR 23 and why everyone is so fascinated by it. Since 2021, Aston Martin has not really progressed much on track. In fact, in 2020, the Racing Point team finished in 4th position, but in 2021 and 2022, Aston Martin finished the season in 7th. However, there is a lot going on in the background that really changes everything. In the background, Aston Martin has built a new factory with updated equipment, they've hired engineers who have won at Mercedes and Red Bull, they've hired championship-winning drivers, and they've even made Christian Horner scared. So when they launched their new car, there was a lot of talk. Mainly about how the car looked identical to last year's car, but that's not really the case. To start off, the shade of green is a bit different, but also the side pods have been redesigned and other aerodynamic parts also. From the outside it looks the same, but the devil is in the details. And the drivers are raring to go, particularly Fernando Alonso. It's rumored that before the car launch, he spent 4 hours in the Aston Martin simulator getting used to the feeling of the steering wheel amongst other things. Also, Alonso feels that the practice time in Formula One is too less. He said, "This is the only sport in the world that you do 1.5 days of practice and then you play a world championship. There is no other sport in the world." Alonso also said that he did not expect Aston Martin to win races right from the start. He said that it would take time. "In the beginning, I expect some difficult races until we find where the car operates and which setup window we have to work with. I think we have more possibilities to fight for wins and podiums next year if we have a good baseline this year. What we have this year will not be our normal position is what I believe." The team owner and the man behind this operation, Lawrence Stroll, shared his thoughts on the team as well. He said, "When I get excited about something, I get very passionate. And when I get very passionate, I win. Formula One is like any other business, is a journey. This will only be our 3rd year in this journey, and as I think everyone knows, whether it's Formula One or any other business, it takes a little longer than 3 years. The one ingredient we are missing is a bit of time, but there's no replacement for time." So let us know what you think about the AMR 23, Fernando Alonso, Lawrence Stroll, Lance Stroll, anything related to Aston Martin in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned to Fervent Motorsports as we get you the best of motorsport news.